Hey, I'm glad you're in camp with us today at Big Billy Kinder Outdoors. We're doing a little Christmas shopping, and also we're going to take a look at our waterfowling opportunities here in North Texas. This is the final weekend of the first split. There are 2 splits in waterfowl season. Second split starts in just a couple of weeks. Let's get all the facts together with my buddy Bo Saucier, Outlaw Outfitters. Bo, this is the time of year where the hair on the back of your neck stands up, doesn't it, buddy?
It does. If I had more hair, my hat would move. No, we're excited about it, and coming up in the second split, we've always looked on first split as just kind of extra, whatever you get, take it. But second split's when we really start hunting hard and everything. But this year, first split has been phenomenal for us. It had a slow start, but once it picked up, it really picked up, and we were killing some good ducks. We still are. What I can take pride in saying right now is that every hunter that's come out with us has limited out.
Not many folks can say that. You say it started slow and then picked up. We've had some great cool fronts come through. Ducks in North America are at an all-time high right now, and we've got that good weather that a duck hunter, a waterfowler looks forward to this week again, pushing new ducks in.
Yeah, we've got that good weather for duck hunters, and it's bad weather for you non-duck hunters. Cold and wet and nasty, and north winds blowing. We're excited for it, and we just can't wait to see the birds that come in, and be watching our website, because when they're here, we want you out with us, because we're not going to put you on a hunt that won't produce. I won't sell it to you.
Well, and you guys always, if it just doesn't turn out, the ducks moved out overnight or whatever, you guys always try to make it right, make it up.
We will. If we don't have the ducks, we won't sell the hunt, and if something happens the night before or the days prior or whatever, and you're locked in on that hunt already and it doesn't happen, we're going to put you in the next available seat that we have free of charge.
I like that. Let's talk about duck numbers in North America, because they're at an all-time high right now. Last year, the year before this year, we're really seeing the peak of waterfowl numbers. Why is that? Is that conservation?
That is conservation. That's your money that you spend on your hunting license going to work. That's preservation of wetlands in the pothole regions in the Midwest and Canada. For instance, one of our young hunters, his name was Ryan. He's 14 years old. Killed a banded redhead hen on a hunt with us this past Saturday that was banded on August 15th in Plumas, Manitoba.
Wow.
On Jackfish Lake. So that gives you an idea of what the weather's going to do and what this, how the nature of the bird. It was too young to fly when the biologist banded it. Here it is in North Texas this weekend. So
a little over 1,500 miles down the road or so. I'm just guessing, probably closer to 2,000. If people want to book a hunt with you, they don't need to procrastinate, because this is the final weekend of the first split, second split coming up in just a couple of weeks, and it's a short season. You're only going to have about a month.
For this weekend, we're pretty much locked in, but we don't have a whole lot of bookings during the holidays and. Going into a second split, number one, we don't like to book that far out because I can't guarantee the ducks are going to be there. We're heavy. You keep in contact with me. You keep in contact via email, phone, text, whatever. And I'm going to tell you, if you tell me, hey man, let me know when I can kill a bunch of ducks with some of my friends or clients or coworkers or whatever, I'm going to put you on them, or I'm not going to sell you the hunt.
There you go. Hey, when you're rolling out early in the morning, it's pitch dark and there's no wind blowing. You have no wind blowing. How are you going to set your decoys? What are you going to do?
Well, when there's no wind, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the decoys where I don't want the ducks, because ducks don't like to light over other ducks. One thing a wild animal cannot risk is injury. They know it, and we know it. So I'm gonna leave the pocket open in front of where I want to hunt with the sun at my back, and we're going to have them come in there.
And how do you determine if you're going to put out a spread of 10 or a spread of 300?
When I scout, what I see the ducks doing is what I'm going to try to replicate. I'm going to try to sound like they sound as well. If it's a calm, cool day and they're being very vocal, then I'll be more vocal with the calls. If I hear the mallard sitting still and not being too vocal, I'm going to lay off the mallard calls. If I hear the gadwalls with their little quacking, and I'm going to get on that gadwall call a little bit harder.
My friend Ray Sasser of the Dallas Morning News once said, and it's the truth, why is it that the worst duck caller in a group of guys is the one who feels like he needs to call the most and the loudest? We don't want to overcall ducks, right?
Right, we don't want to overcall them. And one thing that I tell my guides, and I tell everyone I hunt with, you always have a bad habit And I'm sure people up and down the flyways do the same thing. When they're out there picking up decoys, standing up in the wide open, and they have some ducks pass over, they're like, "Oh, look, some more right there!" And they stand out there in the open water and call at these ducks. The ducks see you, they hear a call, something's not right. I think that's one of the ways that ducks are becoming call shy as the years go by.
And once they make the connection, you shut up, right?
Exactly. Once I've got them to commit, that big flight of mallards. I told one of my guides, Kyle Randazzo, this weekend, the bigger that group of mallards is, the more passes they're going to take, the more false passes. They're getting the wind right. They're seeing what it's going to take to touch down. And more importantly, you've got an animal that's flown from Canada and gotten shot at the entire way. He's looking for all those mistakes that the other hunters made. He's looking for a bad blind. He's looking for movement. He's looking for that decoy that's tipped over in the water. He's looking for that one little speck of something that's not right, not natural. And he's going to call off the entire flight. That little hen mallard, you're going to hear an alarm quack and everything up there, and then they're going to steady just get higher and get further away. I tell my clients, when we start up in the morning, I say, I'm going to be as friendly as y'all as you expect, but when that flight of mallards comes in, if I'm curt with you, it's because I care about the quality of your hunt. Put your face in the front of that blind. Don't look at them. Don't point at them, and do not move. I don't care if hot coffee's spilling down your leg or what. Do not move.
Speaking of hot coffee, last time I was in a blind with you, we shot ducks. We had a great time, and then we had some of Bo's Good Louisiana cooking to top it all off right there by the water.
That's right. We do a catered option on our hunts, and it'll generally be something like you'll get either a jambalaya or a stuffed chicken. I did a duck gumbo the other day for a group of our clients that came out with us. They had a great shoot. They killed 42 ducks by 8:30. Limited everyone out, and then when we got done, we cleaned birds for them, and they sat down and watched and ate that duck gumbo, and I didn't hear too much talking coming out of them, so it must have been good.
I guarantee you, it's good stuff. If you want to book a hunt with Bo and the guys with Outlaw Outfitters, it's real easy. Go to bbkoradio.com, and you'll find the link there. You're going to find phone numbers and website, all the information they need. If they want to contact you directly, Bo, is that all right?
That is totally fine, Billy. We encourage it. I want these hunters, these prospective clients of mine, to have my personal number. I want them to call me. I want them to stay in touch. That way, when I can put them on the birds, I can just text them and say, all right, now's the time. Let's go.
Bo, you grew up down in Louisiana, hunting waterfowl rich down in your part of the country. North Texas is great. The Texas Gulf Coast is great. Arkansas, famous for their ducks. If you could go one place in the world, Argentina for Perdiz, wherever, and shoot ducks, where would be your dream trip for a couple of days?
My dream trip for a couple of days is the one I'm taking during our split, my dream hunt. I'm going hunting with my uncles that taught me how to hunt. I'm going hunting with my girlfriend back where I grew up hunting in Avoyelles Parish, Louisiana, in the flooded timber where I learned.
Well, man, like I always tell you, thank you for your service to the United States of America. God bless you. We appreciate you, man.
All right, no problem, Billy. Thanks for having us.
All right.